Not too long ago, Tasmanian eastern coastal waters were once filled with vibrant creatures named the red handfish. Unfortunately, as a result of their diminishing habitats, these unique creatures have been reduced to a dwindling population of just over 100 individuals. Although a grim situation for the species, there is still time to implement solutions to improve their chances. For implementation of computational design, I have uncovered 3 solutions that will restore habitats for these beautiful and unique fish. My first solution explores the possibility of creating sea urchin barrier structures that prevent sea urchins from entering red handfish habitats. The increase of sea urchins within Tasmania's coastal region presents itself as the largest threat to the red handfish species. Over the last few decades, we've seen a significant increase of sea urchins within the area. These sea urchins have dominated the coastal areas, feeding on seagrass and reducing habitable areas for the red handfish. The implementation of habitat protection cages will allow the red handfish to repopulate safely without the destruction of their habitat and breeding grounds. These prefabricated habitat cages, based on parametric models, would protrude from the seafloor. Barring access to sea urchins who are only capable of crawling along the seabed, the cage would allow access to the red handfish through specific opening sizes and its cage opening on top. Although the red handfish does not have a swim bladder, it is capable of swimming very small distances. The cage opening would be at a suitable height to allow the red handfish to enter. For use of computational design, optimal size, shape, and placement of these barriers would be explored to minimize their ecological footprint while effectively protecting the red handfish and its habitat. The exponential rise in sea urchin populations have been a direct result of the removal of their prime predator, the rock lobsters. My second solution explores the possibility of reintroducing the sea urchin predators back into the red handfish habitats. For use of computational design, underwater drones would be built and released into common red handfish habitats, where they would collect data on sea urchin populations. For the guidance of these drones, rock lobsters would be released and monitored whilst they restore order in the ecosystem. These drones would be programmed to alert supervisors that the predators have been removed from the area, informing them of the need to replace these predators. Through the reintroduction of rock lobsters, sea urchin populations should be culled naturally. With reduction of population, this would allow seagrass beds to replenish and restore the red handfish natural habitat. In addition to the detrimental sea urchin population, a number of other factors have contributed to the red handfish habitat decline, including fragmented pollution and rise of sea temperatures. Given the amount of disadvantages stacked against the natural restoration of red handfish habitats, my final solution bypasses the need to replenish habitats naturally, instead explores the use of 3D printing of artificial structures. Utilizing 3D printing technology, organic structures based on the red handfish habitat will be constructed off-site and planted into well-known colonies in hopes of expanding their habitat. For use of computational design, these structures will be customizable, allocating adjustable parameters based on the specific needs of the species. For example, an adjustable base height to allow the vertical structure needed for red handfish to lay and guard their eggs. With the use of artificial structures, their habitats will be at a lower risk of being consumed by sea urchins or affected by sea pollution. These will be more likely to maintain endurance and facilitate the release of more red handfish into the wild, creating stable environments for the species. Although a difficult road to recovery lies ahead, I firmly believe that we have the means to restore their habitat and population through the power of computationally designed solutions. By implementing these innovative strategies, we can work towards securing a brighter future for this unique and beautiful species.